Hi Capricorn, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you. Okay, Capricorn, this reading is going to be for you for the month of October 2022. It is a general reading, so only take what flows to you and leave the rest behind as usual. It can go for your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus, or really anywhere you have a placement in Capricorn. That's how it kind of works. All right, and a few things just to keep in mind as I begin shuffling. We do have this full moon in Aries on October 9th, and Aries is the first cardinal sign, actually the first astrology sign in astrology. And Aries is all about I am. So this is going to be a really poignant time for us at the beginning of October as a collective to really be able to kind of tap into who are we. And there's so many faucets that can lead us to, right? Like an onion with a lot of layers. What is it you're wanting? What are you not wanting? Just this realization kind of coming in with that energy, as well as it being a full moon, assisting us to release what we don't want anymore. Could also be a little bit of a fiery time around that full moon because it is in Aries, which is fire, right? So could be kind of interesting for all of us. And then we have that new moon in Scorpio occurring on October 25th. So beautiful time of rebirth, season dying out, things being left behind, only for the reason to be able to make more space to have, you know, blessings and abundance and more solid relationships come in. So, and it's also a lunar eclipse as well. So a pretty interesting month as far as energetically wise that is going to be supporting all of us. All right, so Capricorn, let me stop talking here and let's get into your reading and see what is waiting for you. I'm going to get you an animal, divine animal oracle to start with. All right, let's begin. For Capricorn, October 2022, what messages do you have for Capricorn? Show me clearly, please. Capricorn. Capricorn. There we go. Okay, big card coming out here. We have the butterfly, Capricorn. And you all know, everyone always knows, butterfly is such a beautiful insect, isn't it? But it is, on the spiritual level, it is so representative of transformation. You know, going through the struggles and finally getting to the other side of it where you can feel free even, where you can feel like a butterfly flying free wherever you want to go. It hasn't been easy. It's probably been a lot of trying times for you. Spirit's coming through to say October is going to be a very transformative month for you, Capricorn. There's something that you are really changing, and I think that is beautiful, especially with all of this energy, as I said, of death, rebirth. Who am I? What am I releasing? What am I attracting towards me? So beautiful, positive energy. This is going to, whatever this is involving, because it is a general, it is going to really tap into who you truly, authentically are and what you really want. Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh, gorgeous. We have dolphin, and that is all about your happiness. Oh, I love this card for you, especially with soul. So the dolphin, you know, we all know dolphins. They love to play. They are such loving energy. They are in the water, so this could also be talking about your emotional contentment, your emotional happiness, something transforming in your world, Capricorn, that is going to fulfill you and bring a lot of emotional contentment to you. It's number 42, and butterfly is number 28. I like to give the numbers because I know not everyone's into numerology, but you know, some of you are. I am. 42 does reduce down to 6, which is a really powerful number here. And then we have 28, which reduces down to 10, which in tarot is the magician, number 1, right? So it's like you have all this energy and magic, I almost feel, that you're going to be really changing things in a pretty drastic way, but it is going to allow you to find emotional contentment and emotional happiness if you haven't been feeling that way for a while. But it is really going to touch your soul. Let me show you these two cards together. There is a woman, a woman or a mermaid on the dolphin, and she is pregnant. So also with this dolphin card, let me show you these again. Look at how beautiful those colors are together. It's like Spirit divinely picked these colors and these cards because they actually go hand in hand here. She is pregnant, and what I'm getting off of that is that there is something that you have been really wanting to manifest. And as of yet, you may not have seen the results, but I have this need to tell you, I'm feeling that you are going to be seeing the results. It's really reminding me of the Empress card here with this woman. And again, you know, dolphins, they are protectors. You know, they protect each other. They protect their families. They are, as I said, fun. They are playful. They are joyful. It just feels like this is going to be a beautiful month for you to really kind of connect into that energy. And I think that you have the power this month to really make things happen for your, for you to transcend your soul even. That is, so it's going to connect with your happiness. And with that, I feel like you're going to have a lot of peace and harmony around you in some way. All right, let us get back into the tarot and see what Spirit has for you. All right. For Capricorn, my eyes are just so focused over here. They're just drawing me the colors and just the freedom I'm feeling. Quite beautiful. All right, for Capricorn, October 2022. Let's get 9 cards. 9 card spread, Capricorn. So let's see what's coming out for you. All right, we've got a few that have come out. Let's start there. All right, we have the 10 of Wands. Definitely dropping a lot of things that probably haven't been serving you. Even just realizing that you don't have to have everything on your shoulders here. You are a pretty responsible soul. Capricorns, I know, are pretty grounded, of course, because you are Earth. But there's sometimes with that, people can really rely on you a little bit, and that can become a little bit burdensome. So it just feels like you may be making a big decision here of really recognizing what is part of you and what is other people's responsibility, and you're letting it go. It's followed by the Knight of Cups. Ooh, and then the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment coming in here. This could be about a relationship. You know, Cups is our relationships, our emotions, and again, the dolphin, happiness, the pregnancy here, this feeling of, I'm just feeling emotional contentment coming towards you. We have the 9 of Swords underneath the 10 of Wands, followed by the Page of Swords right in the center of your reading. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, Capricorn. Oh, give me 1 second here. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe it's gone. Okay, let's continue. What else, Spirit, for Capricorn? We have the Knight of Cups. So I feel that you are really connecting with what makes your heart happy here. It's like you're really getting in touch with your emotions. Even in a relationship, if you are in one, you're getting very clear of what you are wanting and what you are not wanting. 9 of Swords showing up in your reading is suggesting that you've had a bit of difficulty. Either you're in difficulty right now or you've been in difficulty. It's that energy that keeps you up at night, that there's a little bit of panic, a little bit of just stress, anxiety, worries coming up, even worries that aren't really grounded or founded. I'm hearing like worrying about things that are so far on the horizon that, you know, in daytime, you would never really stress too much about it, but come nighttime, it causes a little bit more kind of that, analyst paralysis, kind of where you almost feel like you can't do anything. But I don't think it's anything that is sticking around very long because of the 9 of Wands. I think you're getting a lot of clarity here. Your soul is speaking to you. Yeah, there you are, the Devil. Your card's showing up here. Wow, okay. Let's get 3 more cards for Capricorn. And then we'll start talking, going deeper, Cap, about what this is perhaps meaning. Ooh, we got Judgment showing up, but I feel like the card's got to go this way. Emperor, Judgment, 2 major. You've got the last 3 cards that came out. 3, they're major arcanas. So we've got Aries here. We've got your sign here. We've got a lot of cups coming in, a lot of swords as far as getting your clarity here. And wands. Wow. 1 more card. I feel like you're having a lot of clear ideas coming to you somewhere in this month with Page of Swords. Could even be communication that's going to clear up anything that's been causing you a bit more of that stress. 1 more card, please, Spirit. For Capricorn, October 2022. Thank you. Yep, Six of Swords. Everything's changing here. I feel like you're getting really connected to yourself that is bringing you better into an alignment with you. And when that happens, Capricorn, when you yourself are really starting to get into alignment and you're getting the answers that you're needing and you're really starting to see clearly, it really changes the vibration around you, and it really moves you from times of difficulty to times of happiness and joyness and releasement too. No longer holding on to anything here, really allowing yourself to be free once and for all, whether it be a person that you may be releasing here, even someone that may not even be in your life anymore, but even some kind of energetic connection that is still has a little bit of, not power, but it still has a little bit of, well, okay, maybe a little bit of a control, especially with the devil showing up here. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords, followed by the Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands. Okay, let's get into your reading here. So as I said, we've got the Page of Swords in the center. So this is a really important card for your reading. I feel like you are really wanting to make some big change here. And the change is going to really affect a lot of your life, a lot of different avenues, because I said, we've got the way you think here. We've got the way you emotionally feel. We have your passion showing up here. We have your drive showing up here. And we also have that energy of what has kept you stuck. I mean, we've got the Eight of Swords on the bottom, which is telling me that you have been feeling some way blocked. In some situation, you have felt almost like powerless. Eight of Swords for me is that energy where it's more self-inflicted. Yes, can it have, because of responsibilities on your shoulder and people expecting you to do things and, just all that kind of stuff, for sure. But at the end of the day, the Eight of Swords is the energy that we actually are allowing ourselves to vibrate at. And so I feel like this is a really important acknowledgement that you are making this month that is going to almost set your soul free. Just like the butterfly coming out of the cocoon, all this awareness coming into you that allows you to really shift your thoughts, which then in turn shifts your reality. What we think about is what we do bring about. Focus, like energy, turns in, when we have our energy and we put it into a focus, that becomes a thing. So it feels like, Capricorn, you are really going to get clear this month and you're freeing yourself out of things that have kept you feeling stuck. We have the Seven of Wands underneath that as well. So I feel that there is an energy around you that you need to kind of do this, and that you need to really kind of put that bubble around you and get in tune with you. The Seven of Wands in this deck really reminds me of yoga, taking that beautiful position, putting your hands over your heart chakra and getting in touch with you and really shutting out any of the noise, any of that energy that kind of keeps you feeling a bit stuck. That is going to lead you to a completely different placement in your life, especially within your soul. And it's going to lead you to happiness. There's no doubt that you are getting things towards you this month. Things are coming in, especially with the Nine of Cups. It's like how I'm feeling, what they're giving to me is at this time when I'm doing this reading, I feel that you're kind of in this struggle of anxiety, feeling like you don't have a lot of control over your life, with your card showing up, the Devil, feeling as if perhaps other people are dictating in some way how you are living your life and what you're doing. It doesn't have to be other people, of course. This could be just you feeling like you don't really know what direction you're heading in. Because the Devil does represent that toxicity. It can represent addictions even for some. It represents the energy, whatever this may be for you, that is keeping you from feeling like you are completely in control. I do think that you're getting this underway this month. You are really coming to awareness, as I said, because we have the Emperor, which is absolutely the opposite of the Devil. The Emperor is Aries card, so that October 9th full moon might have even much more substance for you, Capricorn, around that time, because it feels like you're turning one light switch off, which is the the negativity or the lower vibe, the worry, the stress, the responsibilities, the burdens. I feel like you are going to be shutting that light off and you're turning on the light that is bringing you back into alignment, bringing you back into beautiful power, into control, knowing and trusting that you are capable of everything. Remember, they want me to go back to the soul, that number, right? Reducing down to 1, which is a magician. So they want you to really remember your power, that you've got the fire, you've got the water, you've got the air, you've got the earth. You have all that you need necessary in order to bring your wishes to fruition. There's something here about you really shifting momentum from being stuck, feeling like you don't have any control over your life, to all of a sudden acknowledging and realizing that you don't have to stay stuck and that you can make decisions, you can make choices, you can find your way out of this, and that will lead you to your wishes fulfilled, as well as moving to a better place, because we have the 6 of Swords, and that is always indicative of a decision being made to move somewhere where it feels better. Some of you might even be making a decision to move. You might be deciding to leave where you live right now. You might be deciding to leave a job. You might be deciding to leave a relationship even, or even just a mindset. And when I say relationship, Capricorn, I mean all kinds of relationship, not just love, right? Family, friends, co-workers, all of that kind of stuff. There's just this energy where you're taking your power back, and I love it. It's so supported by the divine energy, because we have judgment. We got the Emperor and Judgment, excuse me, side by side. Judgment is that energy of you recognizing and realizing what has been keeping you down and making those changes so that you can free yourself and rising back up. That saying, rising like the phoenix, rising out of the ashes. And I know that phrase gets used a lot, but if you really can see it in your mind's eye, it is a beautiful concept to put in your mind. Rising out of everything that has been not so great, that may have been really difficult, might have been quite the struggle here, and finding your way out of that tunnel to the light that then shifts not only your perspective, but shifts actually your energetic vibration within you. This is a big deal because they have soul coming out here. There's a happiness that is awaiting you. I just feel it's kind of like that little bit of time where you really kind of got to clean it up, like kind of clean your house or clean your place up, just kind of it. But you are your home. You carry yourself within your body. So it's that, in that way, that's what I feel like they're saying. They really want you to take a look at what isn't working for you and acknowledging it and making that choice to go in that different direction. Some of you may be offered many, many different opportunities with the Page of Swords in the middle of your reading. This is that beautiful energy. I love this energy. Pages are usually they're the youngest, right? So they're a little bit more naive, but there's something beautiful about being able to be naive. In this world that we live in, it's quite harder to be as naive as we all once were, right? It's harder to put the blinders on and just to trust. There's a lot of stuff that we're all dealing with on an energetic collective level here. So the page is naive, but also it's an exciting energy of, it's like being that little kid that just is out there playing in the sand or playing in the dirt, and all of a sudden starts just getting so creative and making the mud pie and building the sandcastle, and they're not worried about the bugs, they're not worried about getting dirty, they throw themselves into it because it feels good to them. So in some ways I feel Page of Swords is representing that for you, because it is the page, but it's also swords. It's how we think, it's our logic, and I feel like that's shifting here. And when it shifts, Capricorn, I feel that you will be getting a lot of opportunities, even ideas here. If it's on a creative level, if this is about your career, it may be a lot of ideas that are coming to you of ways that you can use and utilize your talents and your gifts to make your wishes come true. Because if we look at this diagonal, it's like Page of Swords is all these ideas, options, opportunities, light bulbs going off in your mind's eye. But then we have the Emperor, which is saying, you're back in control. You're really ruling your own world. and making positive choices for yourself. And then we see the Nine of Cups. So it's like, and that brings your wishes to reality, you know, and feeling free and feeling that emotional contentment with the dolphin. It's the same way this way too. I'm looking at diagonal. We got the Ten of Wands, Page of Swords, Six of Swords. Again, it's like this clarity comes to you where you're like, you know, I'm not going to carry this anymore. I'm letting it go. I'm open to all these new ideas and these options and these better ways, and I'm trusting in it, because with the Page of Swords in my Light Seers deck as well, look, he's walking barefoot on a tightrope, and he looks very high off the ground. And he's not even paying attention to where he's putting his foot, because he's engrossed in what he's learning. He's engrossed in what he's reading. And he's trusting that these light bulb balloons are supporting him. So there is this energy I feel that is coming towards you where you are going to be embodying that. The Knight of Cups is telling me that whatever this is, it is really destined in alignment even with your heart. I like this so far. Let's get some clarifiers. Okay. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. What is this that Capricorn is losing sleep over that is causing some anxiety here? You know, and it may not be full-blown anxiety. Some of you might have it, and some of you might be like, yeah, you know, once in a while I worry, but not too major. It all depends on what path you're on. Let's get a clarifier on the Nine of Swords. What is Capricorn stressed about? What is this concern? Show me clearly, please, for Capricorn. Knight of Wands. I feel like this is suggesting that there is a new path you want to go on. There's something that lights your heart up here. There's something that you are aspired to do that feels destined. Knight of Wands is passion. It is creativity. Wands are our way that we move through life, but it's also what we love too. We're always passionate about what we love. Rarely passionate about things that we don't. That isn't passion. That's more, you know, anger, resentment kind of energy. So I feel the Knight of Wands is you wanting to go in a new direction in some way, right? And there's a bit of fear, perhaps because you haven't gotten the answers yet. You haven't gotten the clarity of how you're going to move that forward. Let's get a clarifier on your card, the Devil. Why is the Devil showing up? What is this holding Capricorn back? The Nine of Wands, struggle. Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior because there's been a struggle. It's been a long time coming. There's been something that has felt uphill to you. So that is where the Devil is still having some kind of control. But the thing is your card. So you can turn this completely around. And in fact, Capricorn, I do feel you will be, because it feels like you're going to be taking the Emperor kind of energy on. You're recognizing what you need to leave. You're recognizing what you need to drop. So if we look at the Devil being your bondage, keeping you held, whatever that is for you, Capricorn, could be a person, place, or thing, or even your own energy that you're putting out. Clarified by the Nine of Wands is like it feels like there's this uphill battle that you've been doing, and it's like there's this moment that comes along where you get the clarity you need, and you actually, I'm going to show you this because it means a lot here. The Nine of Wands, it's like he's going up. You see, he's going up a sharp, sharp mountain, and it's exhausting and getting worn out. But it's like you get your answers, you get the clarity, and now you're going down the mountain. You're going down the mountain, and you're leaving everything else behind because you know there's a better way. You know that there's a better path that is designed and meant for you. Magician, remember? I wouldn't be surprised if the Magician just popped out here. Okay, we've got Four of Swords on the bottom right now. This could be saying that you probably, if this is resonating with you, Capricorn, you know, get some rest. You know, even just getting some rest helps clear the mind, helps clear the cobwebs. Let's get a clarifier on, the Ten of Wands. Let's see. Oh, okay, that one. Thank you. The Fountain. Oh, this is huge. Huge. And look, we've got the Four of Swords again underneath the deck. Twice it's showing up. Yeah, there's just this need for you to kind of disconnect a little bit somewhere in this month, probably at the very beginning, so that you can get really clear. The Fountain clarifying the Ten of Wands. This is powerful stuff, Capricorn. This is the highest card in this deck. This is even higher than Judgment, even higher than Star, because this is Source. this is the cosmos and them coming through to say that you are being very protected, you are being aligned, even if you can't see it at this moment, right? 8 of Swords, you are getting into alignment, and your angels and your guides and your loved ones that have crossed over, whatever it is that you believe in energetically wise, they are tapping into you and they are helping you, assisting you, and reminding you that you are always safe and you are always being protected and you are always being led to the best possible path that is meant for your highest good, whether that be material things, whether that be solid relationships, whether that be, all of the above, right? That clarifying the 10 of Wands is saying, if you are having any apprehension about walking away from something or leaving something behind, because you need to do it for your own well-being, they are saying, let that go, Capricorn. That's only going to keep you stuck a little bit longer. They want you to really let go of that. So, free will, of course, you can do whatever you want, but if this is making sense, this is about putting you in the position of really aligning with what is your truth. And when you do that, the happiness that you're going to feel, the joy, the blessings, it's going to be pretty, I almost heard overwhelming, because it's going to be a relief. I feel a relief. All right, let's close this reading off. I'm going to get you one final card. Whatever Spirit has for you, we will take, because you have the 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups shows up when your wishes are about to be granted. Some of you, I have to stop for a second, because some of you may be walking away from some kind of relationship because there's a better relationship waiting for you with the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Some of you may be making that decision, or you may be single and you might be like, I'm ready to open my heart up and find that special person that is going to bring happiness. Not that you're not happy on your own, because we don't rely on other people to make us happy. But it is beautiful when you do have a person to share your life with and go through life with. So for some of you, that might be exactly what that is. Look, I have shuffled, 3rd time, 4 of Swords has come out. So Capricorn, I really feel this is pretty strong advice that you do need to get. If it's not rest, you need to just connect with what makes you feel lighter. That's going to help you find your way on this path. Anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else you have for Capricorn for October? Page of Swords. So you have now 2 pages of Swords, and you have the Knight of Cups on the bottom. So 2 Knights of Cups. This is double confirmation. You're getting very clear. So you're really going to be using that sword to find the truth, find the clarity of what you want, and you're going to find the way to make it happen. With the Knight of Cups showing up again, it's like it's going to be what makes your heart feel good. That fulfillment in your emotions, the dolphin energy. And we also even have the 9 of Coins underneath too. So look, 9 of Coins, 9 of Cups. Independence, financial independence even. Feeling really good in your body, in your heart, in your mind, in your soul. Feeling connected and powerful. This is power. And it's a healthy power of abundance. So this is a beautiful reading. We even have 3 of Cups after that. And then we got the Page of Cups. There's a lot of newness that's coming into you. Into your surroundings. There is the energy of you really just, I feel bossing up in some way. And it just feels really lovely, and it feels divinely guided. I feel like you are really going to be getting the signs this month. Not only the clarity, you're going to be getting the signs too, especially with Judgment. Judgment and the Fountain, those are 2 really huge, beautiful energies to work with and to have around. You're rising up, so whatever you've gone through, you're making it to the other side. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to get you one final card. We're going to get you a Pearl from Wisdom. I hope this has helped in some way, if it is resonating with you. Just looking to see if there's anything else they want me to focus on. Well, they want you to have fun. You know, I heard that, and it's connected to the Four of Swords. They want you to have a little bit more fun. When you have fun, you can really change your vibration and what you're attracting. So if you can kind of make a little bit more time for having a bit more joy in your life, you'll be amazed to see the results that come out of that. Okay, let's get one final card, Capricorn. Pearls of Wisdom. Thank you. Self-talk, and we have balance on the bottom. Self-talk has come out quite a bit for a lot of people. All right, there we have it. Listen to your head chatter. If it is too constant, switch off and become involved in a creative activity that puts you in the now. Acknowledge the blessings in your life. It's I am focused. That's what I was getting when they were saying that you need to have more fun. It's like that's going to really alleviate some of this pressure, some of this anxiety, some of this feeling stuck. Yeah. And then we have balance on the bottom. And so these two cards really feel like they wanted you to have it with the Four of Swords. Okay, my computer is freezing there. All right. It's a bear. It says balancing activities and rest will increase your strength. Your body will indicate changes required. Okay, so again, I'm not going to repeat myself. This is a really important message for you to be receiving. It is about you getting into alignment with yourself. And the Four of Swords that kept showing up repeatedly is saying that is between, you need to have fun to let your hair down a little bit so that answers come more easily. But you also need to be able to give yourself some nourishment. You know, you need to nurture yourself a little bit. Get a little more rest. It helps every one of us out. When we get a good night's sleep rest, you can see clearer. Other than when you're stressed and you're having those sleepless nights, it's very hard to get clearer, right? The next day you feel like, wow, I've been hit by a train kind of energy. So that is what they're suggesting. If you're able to do that, I feel like you are going to see your wishes really coming true. It might even knock you off your socks when you start to see these changes, because it feels like it is major transformation. And well, that's what they said, right? Butterfly. All right, Capricorn, I hope this helped you in some way. Thanks for being here, and I wish you a beautiful